taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take a new song. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I'm...
Well, what could I say, everyone? I am impressed. Welcome to That Damn Figure Show. I'm your host with the most. My name's Ben, and here we have John Wick. It's not really John Wick, but come on. You really think no one's gonna notice? No one's gonna know. How are they gonna know? No one's gonna know. No, they're gonna know. That is definitely John Wick, and this is from Eagle Force. This is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive license that they have, and to my knowledge, you can only find this on Big Bad Toy Store. On maybe, you know, an independent seller on eBay probably has these as well, but this is exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store. So they still have this in stock at the making, you know, of this video. So please go if you want to pick up the figure before it gets sold out, because it was sold out at one point. Please go now. I'm super impressed. I saw very few reviews on Eagle Force stuff before, and I was really curious with the you know, the size, the articulation, and I have to be honest, the only person who put this is my opinion, probably the best review of Eagle Force was Skelly. I think he did two of them at the same time, and those are regular grunts, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, I thought they looked, I was like, oh, they look okay. The scaling looked pretty cool too. But now that I have it in hand, I'm like, Jesus, it's really good. Now, price range, it was $26, so it's a more expensive than some of the other stuff that's in the line, but way less expensive than, you know, Joy Toy and especially Acid Rain. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But I have to say, everyone, that this is just a fantastic figure. It only comes with one extra hand. I thought it was multiples, but I read it and it didn't really specify if it came with, you know, more than just this extra hand. And it comes with its own stand, which I'm not using because it sucks. It just says Eagle Force on it. I'll just get it just for the sake of the video. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. It says Eagle Force, but in case you guys didn't notice, it fits Hayo Toys Alien and Predator stands. The peg is perfect. It fits perfectly. So you don't even have to use the Eagle Force stand. You could use the Hayo Toys one, and it'll work just fine. He also comes with an extra pistol that fits very loose inside the holster. Like, it will definitely fall if you know, I'll just demonstrate. It will definitely fall. See, there you go. But it's a nice pistol. It's just that, you know, it just doesn't fit inside, and we could look at that. Take a close up for you. Nice. Looks good. It's a nice figure. I'm super impressed. This is definitely the John Wick version of Keanu Reeves. And I'm just awestruck with it. I really didn't expect much because the pictures on Big Bad, you never know, because those are promotional pictures, kind of like what happened with me with Hayo Toys with quite a few of the Predators, where, you know, you have it in hand and is not as detailed as the box art, the promotional art that they have on those websites, but it does match in this case. I really have to say, it looks fantastic. This is his assault rifle as well, which looks fantastic. As you can see, he holds his gun perfectly. He could also, almost look down sight. You could kind of like play around with that he could look down sight. Another person that he looks like Chris Evans in Endgame, when he has the beard. But this definitely is Keanu Reeves. So I didn't know this. I didn't notice he came with a metallic, blue forearm and hand. I didn't know that. When I pulled the figure out of the box, I was like, holy shit, okay, that's some character. So I do think that that's pretty cool. Let's take a close-up of that. I love the figure, the hands, everything. It's tight. It can hold, any of your other guns that you have as well. So you're gonna enjoy that. Let's take a look at the assault rifle. Assault rifle looks fresh. It needs paint. No, I do plan on painting this. So stay tuned for that. But just overall, it has the same articulation as the other, Eagle Force stuff that you've probably looked up online. Well, not too much. He can't get. I think that's a decent spread. He could do the T pose. He could even go higher than that too. Wow, that's it's a great figure. Complaint. It doesn't have a thigh swivel, but the ball joint provides you enough wiggle room. You can have it in, or out. I think that's perfect. In or out. I think that's perfect. It also has a double jointed knee, but it's a little bit too close together, so it doesn't close. Well, mine doesn't completely close all the way. So that's the upper thigh, and now we could do separately. We could do the calf, but you can't do it in one shot. It's not going to go. It's too close. But that looks fine. It's okay. It doesn't need to be too crazy. We also get a swivel on the calf, and we also get a nice ankle rocker here, and it pivots up and down. It's perfect. This is I feel like this is a standard. I think that this is probably one of the best standards that you could get. The only issue is, like with most figures out now, they have two torso articulation where he is right at his hips is articulated, but not at his chest. Even if you take this off, it's just one solid piece. Like Joy Toy Acid Rain is a double piece there. Even the cheaper toys like Star Wars stuff and the GI Joe stuff, they have they have some have the waist and the chest articulation. This doesn't, but for whatever reason, it feels completely okay. It feels fantastic, and there's really I guess my copy is very good. I have no complaints about it. He has great head movement as well. This is fantastic. He could look back, he could side to side, he could tilt, he could look up about. Well, I guess that's a complaint. He could look up about. He doesn't really look up. He just looks straight, but he could look down. And I guess if you're gonna put him against something scary, you could just tilt him. You just tilt them like that and look up. He is a little loose. I was messing around with him, but he is a little loose, so I guess that happens over time. But it is a fantastic figure. I was also really shocked on the scale. He seems barely 4 inches, and I like that because, as you guys know, I love getting these things for the Alien and Predator stuff. That's my favorite things that I like to collect, and that's what I like to pair them with. So it pairs perfectly with that, and he really does fit on these pegs really good. And just so I can show you guys too, this, which is pretty cool, he has 2 peg holes, and they are not exactly the same size. Like the ones towards the toes are the ones that fit on the Haya Toys Alien vs Predator pegs, and the one in the back fits its own peg. So like I could show you guys just so you can see, like it's a tight squeeze. You could get it in there. It's a tight squeeze. I don't want to loosen it too much because I like that it fits the Haya Toys one, but it's mainly for the back foot. See, It's nice. That's what I'm saying. You could actually probably paint this if you want to. I think they meant for you to paint this, because I've seen Eagle Force. Usually the letters are in gold, the background is black, and then the embroidering on the side is also gold. But it's not about the embroidering. It's about the figure and its scaling. So let's get to the size comparison. And right off the bat, let's take a look at our last reviewed Wolf Predator. This is from AVP Requiem. This was the star of the show. And look, I don't know if you guys can see what I mean, but I have to like bring this closer. Let me scale my camera back a little bit. Hold on, just so you guys can appreciate this a little more. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's really good. It's like he's just under. He's more like closer to 375, which I really dig. I really did. This looks fantastic, people. This looks fantastic. Let's go with another one. Let's see who we're gonna go with. Let's go with another Joy Toy, which everyone wants to see paired together, and it's not Rigo. It's the Suited Assassin, and you guys can see what I'm talking about actually when it comes to these two. So these two are special to put together, because if the head fits on Suited Assassin, this handsome face that the Suited Assassin has is going bye-bye. So as you guys can see, if you look at the shoulders, I feel like it's the neck and the peg. The neck and the peg inside the neck is shorter than Joy Toy, but you could clearly see that he's shorter than the Joy Toy. So the Joy Toy one is like 4 and some odd inches and stuff like that. So it's not 4.5 like the Predators, but is under 4.5 but over 4 inches. But Keanu Reeves over here is clearly 4 inches or shorter. And I like that. It scales perfectly with all of your collection. And let's do this now. Let's see if the head fits. Oh, I don't think it's gonna fit. Oh, actually, I do think it's gonna fit. Oh no, it's not a good fit at all. Not a good fit. If it's too deep, peg is too deep. But you know what? It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is hilarious. I really find this hilarious. That's clearly Keanu Reeves. That's cool. I like that. So we know it works. Oh shit, I took that out. See if I could get this out. Oh crap. Where is my tools? Alright, here we go. So you gotta be careful when you do things like this. This is for cutting models, but if you don't squeeze it, you could take out your pegs perfectly. So that worked. And I forgot Joy Toy had it like this. I'll fix that. Oh, there you go. Look, did surgery on camera, folks, so you guys can see how that works. All right, let's put his head back on, but you can see how the peg looks. It's a big peg. That's why oh yeah, I can see. Look how deep it is. Yeah, look how deep. The only thing I'm scared of too, with this fit. Oh, that went in really easy. That's what she said. The only thing that concerns me is that I'm afraid that the paint job might peel over time. I'm not sure. I've never had this feeling with any of the other figures, but the paint job kind of scares me. I don't know what it is. I'm probably just being paranoid, but let's get back to the size comparison. Let's put him back on the stand since he's a little difficult to stand on his own. All right. Onward. Let us go with Acid Rain. Love this guy. He's my favorite from the Mishaku Narian guys. The Yamato Corps, I forgot. I don't know if that's what they call them, but looks good. I mean, they're not supposed to be paired together. Two different companies, two totally different styles. But just in case you have it in your collection, you get to see how that looks. So, onward. Let us go with the Halo Marines. Look at that. They scale better together. And this guy is definitely 375. So this one is like just under 4 inches. And that's so good. It looks so good. That's so cool. All right, onward. Let's get a vintage retro G.I. Joe. He's big boy. Butch or whatever his name is. Grunt, that's his name. Grunt got a big ass head. He's trying to steal Kelsey's job. Big ass head. Well, that's how they scale. All right. Let us get. I'm gonna have to move the camera back, but let's get this big boy. Look at this big mama jamma. This is one of my infiltrators that I have, and that looks, oh, Jesus, so big. That looks good. Scary. You could have these guys trying to kill him. Scary. Fantastic. I like it. I like it a lot. I find it to be very, very good. So now let's get into some other horror stuff that I have. And we just did this last video I did. Let's get the Xenomorph next to him. And those are always gonna scale good no matter what. They're always gonna scale lovely with each other. Fantastic. Oh, creepy. Creepy. And just for giggles, let's put the AVP from part 1 next to him. And once again, perfect. However you want to do it, folks. Figure's fantastic. I recommend it. There's a lot on pre-order still, so the way that works is if you enjoyed what you're seeing, and I feel like a lot of people should, if they have them, do more videos on reviews on them, because they put out the figures if they meet a certain quota of orders. So the more orders they get, like pre-orders, the better, the higher the chance they'll make the figure. So for example, they have Arnold's figure on the website too. I forgot what his name is. But he clearly looks like Dutch from Predator. He has a cigar in his mouth and everything. It's awesome. It's on Big Bad Toy Store, so it's exclusive there. This is him next to the first versions of the Yautjas that Hiya Toys put out. This is from Predators 2. This is Boar. Looks fantastic. You can see scales just fine as well. Looks perfect, actually. I like that a lot. I really, really... Boar is my favorite. Jesus. Alright, and now, last but not least, let us go out with a bang, and let's go out with the OG. The OG Hunter from the Jungle. This is the Volume 2 version of the Jungle Hunter from Predators. Well, Predator. And that looks fantastic, everyone. Like always, if you enjoyed what you've seen, please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. Enjoy talking with you guys. It's always fun. Just before I go, I just take a look on Big Bad Toy Stores. If I remember, I'm gonna see if I could put the link to their page on Big Bad Toy Store so you can see what they have. So if you see what they got, pre-order it, and if they get enough pre-orders, they will do the figure And if it doesn't have that message, it says it needs to meet a certain requirement. If it doesn't have that, that means it's already been met, and you could pre-order it anyways. That's the one you want. So I'm looking forward to getting Dutch. I think he's the next one in line to get released, and his other bunch of other guys too. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be so much fun. So this is That Damn Figure Show. Your host with the most is out. Peace.